So we're actively working on a product that would be context as an API, so context as a service, where developers can just with an API call add in more context and then retrieve against it.
Particularly, are there particular use cases on using that API to build things internally as a company?
I mean, two use cases, right? So let's just take CI/CD pipeline as an example. You're trying to do test triage, right? So test failures and test triage. Often there's company-specific information that you may want to include as context for the agent, so that as it's doing triage, like test triage, the output is much higher quality. So some companies today are trying to build this like run books and playbooks. They're trying to like build up their own solutions. And the idea with the context service as an API is you can just, with an API, just add context or remove context, and all of that is available to the agent directly, right? That's one pocket of examples. It's a tool to build other products on top of. So we actually don't know how this might get used. I can see companies, right? Like, let's say I'm building a legal agent, and in the legal domain, there's a ton of documents that you have to sift through. Do I go get off-the-shelf RAG system that doesn't do that great, or I have access to the best context engine through just an API, add all the documents there, retrieve against that through natural language, and then off I go. So I think that's kind of the direction that we are thinking of taking. So both in the SDLC, I think there's a lot of applications there, but you can also be building products on top of this API where you're getting access to the best context engine there is today. So that's the angle that we're pursuing.